Hey guys, I am back and today I am going to be doing my second update to my Pan That palette for 2023. If you didn't know, I am panning the Smashbox Cover Shot Matte palette, and I'm going to very quickly insert a picture of what it was looking like last month. So, as you may remember, my goal was to hit pan on the shade Angles, and I have successfully done so. It is the teeniest, tiniest speck of pan, but I hit it yesterday, and I am so excited to have another pan in this palette. And I think I would like to do something very similar to what I did with my Tarteist On The Go, Tarte Pro To Go palette, where I picked a shadow to be kind of my focus shadow every month, or I would set a goal on it and it would be my focus shadow until I hit that goal. Since this palette is so small, I think that's not only a very manageable way of looking at it, but also it'll kind of keep my looks, you know, consistent to where I can see some progress, but then rotate enough, since there's not a ton of different crazy things going on in this palette. So Angles was my focus shadow last month, and I think for the upcoming month, I would like my focus shadow to be the shade Supermodel, which is this pinky, it almost looks like dusty rose, that kind of like blush shade that was super trendy like right before the pandemic hit. I don't know, I got really into that shade like right before the pandemic hit. And I think I want to do this because it works really well with this purple shade. It works really well with my cream shadow stick in my 20 and 2023 project. And it also can pair with one of the shimmer shades in my Pan That Face palette, which went up on Tuesday. If you missed it, I will link it down below. But it makes like a pretty look with that as well. So it's very versatile for what I'm currently panning, and works really well with kind of a variety of things. So I think that I would like this to be my next focus shade. I don't know if I'm going to focus on it longer than a month, but I am really hoping to hit pan on it, because once I hit pan on this, then I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pans in this, although I'm not really, like, technically 4 because I don't know if this counts. And I can kind of start working on this shade a little bit more maybe, and focus on this shade when I feel like it. I do really like this shade, but I want to focus on this while I'm kind of embracing looks that work really well with this. So that is my update. I'm going to focus on this shadow. This one is successfully, I have hit pan on, and hopefully I can continue to expand the pan, but I'm not too stressed about it. And then you may remember I have kind of a companion palette to go with my Pan That palette, and that is the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered palette. I'm not gonna lie, this has not really been touched in the past month. I have been kind of focused like drill sergeant-y on this and getting a pan in the shade Angles, to where I haven't even really dipped into this much at all. So I think I'm going to keep it in for at least one more month. I would like to play around with the shimmers a little bit more, and then I had an idea for what I could do maybe starting in April after I am done with this palette. But I have a lot of like weekends away and things like that coming up, and so this palette is perfect for that. It's just so much smaller. So that is where I'm at. I am having fun playing with this palette when I do. When I'm doing quick looks for school or on wherever I'm going, it's really easy to reach for this, so I haven't necessarily been reaching into both of them. I'm gonna hold it in for one more month. If I am really, really loving it in the upcoming month, I'll keep it in, but I have an idea of something that I think might work better as a companion for this specific palette. So we'll see how that goes. I still do really love this palette. I just haven't been showing it as much love as I should. So that is everything that I have for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you are having an incredible, awesome day wherever you are, and that I get to see you in a future video. Thanks, guys.